There's some truth in the saying that you're never too old to ride. If you've ever felt the thrill of riding on two wheels before, there's every reason to hop back on and feel that excitement again. One big advantage of being an older rider is that you might have more money saved up than a younger person, giving you more ways to start riding again. Also, many insurance companies trust older riders more and offer better rates. Here are 20 of the best motorcycles for seniors. If I missed one you love, tell me in the comments. 1. Suzuki Bergman 150. The Suzuki Bergman 650 was the biggest maxi scooter when it came out. It's more like a mid-sized touring motorcycle hidden under scooter body panels. It has a strong 638 cubic centimeter twin-cylinder engine that makes about 54 horsepower. That power can get the Bergman up to 110 miles per hour. It gives you scooter comfort and wind protection, but can still ride easily on highways, unlike some smaller bikes. The seat is low at 29.5 inches, and it weighs around 525 pounds. The storage under the seat is big enough for work stuff or weekend rides. Models from 2004 and later include ABS, great lighting, a smart dashboard, and mirrors that fold with a button. You can buy a used one for under $7,000. 2. Harley-Davidson Street Glide. If you're dreaming of a Harley, skip the smaller ones and go for the Street Glide. If you like a more classic style, the Road King is also great, but they're nearly the same. The Street Glide is one of Harley's top touring bikes, packed with features for a smooth and comfy ride. But be warned, newer riders might find it hard to handle because it's heavy. It has a Milwaukee 8114 V twin engine and a 6-speed gearbox, giving about 100 horsepower and 111 pound-feet of torque. The bike weighs around 796 pounds and costs about $22,000. Harley made sure the seats feel super soft, like riding in a couch. The front and back suspension also help avoid back pain, which is great for older riders. 3. Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 is a great cruiser. It's light, simple, and very reliable. It has modern safety tech like optional ABS, an assist slipper clutch, and bright LED lights. The engine is a 471 cubic centimeter parallel twin that makes 45.9 horsepower and 4.54 newton meters of torque at 6,300 RPM. The engine is easy to use and great for riders over 50. The seat is low at 27 inches and the bike weighs 408 pounds, so it's easy to ride and handle in traffic. It costs $6,400 and has slightly sporty seating, making it fun for all kinds of riders. 4. Triumph Bonneville T. 100 many older riders like bikes that remind them of their first ride. That's why retro bikes are popular today. The Triumph Bonneville T100 is a top choice. It looks old school, but works great for new senior riders. The seat is just 31 inches high, so shorter riders can handle it easily. It's powerful enough to be fun, but not scary. It has a relaxed riding position, good control, and a fair price. It comes with a 5-speed gearbox, not 6, to keep the old look. The 270-degree twin engine makes 55 horsepower and 59 pound-feet of torque, which is great for beginners. It also has ABS, traction control, and a clutch that helps reduce hand fatigue. It sells for $11,500. 5. Kawasaki Versys 650 LT. The Kawasaki Versys 650 LT is a lightweight adventure bike that's easy to handle. It comes with safety features like ABS, traction control, and phone connection. It has a 649 cubic centimeter twin engine with 65.7 horsepower at 8,500 RPM and 60.74 newton meters of torque at 7,000 RPM. It also comes with saddlebags, handguards, and a windshield. The seat is high at 33.3 inches, but the ground clearance is good at 6.7 inches. It weighs 482.9 pounds and costs just $9,999, which is a great deal for an adventure bike. 6. BMW G310R. BMW made the G310R in 2015. It was their first road bike with an engine smaller than 500 cubic centimeters. It has a 313 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine with 34 horsepower and 21 pound-feet of torque. It weighs 362 pounds, but has the same cool look as bigger BMW bikes. What makes the engine special is the way it's built. The intake is in front and exhaust in the back, which shifts the weight forward for better handling. 7. Yamaha Tracer 9 GT. If you like long rides and want a bike that works on and off the road, the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT is a great choice. It's light for an adventure bike at 485 pounds thanks to its aluminum frame. The engine is an 890 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled fuel-injected type. It's made mostly for road riding, but can do some light off-roading too. The seat can be adjusted between 31.9 and 32.5 inches, with 5.3 inches of ground clearance. The bike has advanced tech, ABS, engine control, traction control, wheel lift control, and electronic suspension. It even has grip warmers for cold weather. It's a comfy and smart pick for riders over 50. But if you're not into off-roading, a cruiser or street bike might be better. 8. Harley-Davidson Softail Standard. The Softail Standard weighs 655 pounds and looks a lot like the Street Bob. It shares some features too, like easy handling, mini-ape handlebars, and mid-controls. What makes it different is its simple style. It's like a blank slate for your personal custom bike. You can turn it into a sporty ride or a relaxed cruiser. Since it's also the least powerful Harley model, it's a good choice for new riders. 9. Honda Goldwing. The Honda Goldwing has been a top luxury motorcycle for almost 50 years. Honda redesigned it 5 years ago. The US site doesn't list the power, but in Europe, it's said to make 125 horsepower and 125 pound-feet of torque from an 1833 cubic centimeter engine. One helpful feature is the 7-speed automatic transmission. You can let it shift for you or use buttons to change gears. There's also a regular manual version. It's a heavy bike, between 787 and 842 pounds depending on the model. Some models even have an airbag on the tank that goes off during a crash. It also has a system that helps with traction and braking. The storage boxes are built into the bike and look great, but it's not cheap. $25,600 for the automatic. 10. Harley-Davidson Lowrider S. Leading Harley-Davidson's line of high-performance cruisers is the Lowrider S. It's a bit slimmer than the Breakout, and it works both as a relaxed summer cruiser and a fast, sporty ride for those who like to ride hard on the highway and twisty roads. The Lowrider S is popular with longtime Harley fans and also riders who came from sport bikes. That's because it has a powerful Milwaukee 8117 V-twin engine, great handling, and a clean, no-fuss design. It's a perfect mix of strong power and smooth riding. 11. BMW K1600. If you want a touring bike that feels like a luxury car, the BMW K1600 is for you. The K in 1600B model, the B stands for bagger, is packed with comfort and high-end features. BMW is often a top pick for older riders who can afford more expensive bikes, and the K1600 is no exception. It gives you top-level performance and tech without holding back. Even though it weighs 785 pounds, it rides very smoothly and feels easy to control. The seat is low, making it easier to handle. The 1,642 cubic centimeter inline 6-cylinder engine, it makes 160 horsepower and 132.5 pound-feet of torque, which might seem like too much, but the smart systems make sure the ride stays safe. Even if you twist the throttle too hard, the bike will adjust to keep you in control. 12. Honda Rebel 1100 DCT. Honda made the Rebel 1100 DCT easy to ride for beginners and pros alike. The 1,084 cubic centimeter engine lets you choose how much power you want with 3 different riding levels. You can also adjust how the engine slows down and when the gears change. Thanks to Honda's dual clutch system, you can ride it like an automatic or switch gears without a clutch. This makes riding easier, especially for those just learning. It weighs about 512 pounds, which is pretty light for a big cruiser. It feels quick and handles well next to other large bikes. The ride modes, strong brakes, comfy suspension, and smart frame design make this a bike that's easy to start with and one you'll want to keep for years. 13. Harley-Davidson Street 500. The Harley-Davidson Street 500 is one of the lightest and smallest bikes in the Harley lineup. Though it was stopped in 2020, it's still a favorite among beginner riders. It's also a great pick for riders over 50. It has a simple, blacked-out cruiser style with midfoot controls and a one-piece seat that can carry 2 people. It uses a 494 cubic centimeter Revolution X V-twin engine with 40 Newton-meters of torque at 3,750 RPM. The engine gives smooth power and easy throttle control. It's great for daily rides and handles well at both low and high speeds. The seat is low at 28.3 inches, and the bike weighs just 514 pounds. With a low center of gravity and optional ABS, it's great for tight turns and busy roads. The suspension setup also helps with smoother rides. If you're older and just getting started and love Harleys, this is a strong choice. 14. Indian Scout Bobber 60. The Scout Bobber 60 fits the classic American cruiser style. It has a low seat and forward foot controls and can cruise on the highway without needing to push the engine too hard. Priced at $8,999, it's the cheapest way into Indian or Harley bikes, making it great for riders who want that American cruiser feel. We picked the Scout 60 over the regular Scout for two main reasons. First, it has less power, but don't worry, it still moves fast with 78 horsepower and 65 pound-feet of torque from its 60 cubic inch liquid-cooled V twin engine. Second, it's $2,000 cheaper than the Scout Bobber, which makes it easier to buy. Aside from the engine, it shares most parts with the more expensive Scout, meaning it handles well and brakes hard. It's a great entry into a premium brand. The only downside is that when you hit 75 miles per hour, the missing sixth gear can make the engine feel a little buzzy. 15. Harley-Davidson Fat Boy 114. It might seem funny to call the Fat Boy one of Harley's lighter models, but even though it weighs 699 pounds, it's not the heaviest in the Softail family. The Fat Boy has been a strong, bold cruiser since it hit the scene in 1990. It has a big, tough look with thick tires, solid steel wheels, and a low, wide design. With its floorboards and chunky frame, it feels like a true heavyweight cruiser. It's also a favorite among larger riders. Even though it's heavy, the Fat Boy offers comfort and style that many riders love. 16. Suzuki Boulevard S40 is one of the lightest cruisers with a single-cylinder engine. It was first introduced in 1986 and stayed on the market until 2019. This cruiser has a strong, stiff frame that helps with better control and smooth riding. It's powered by a 652 cubic centimeter engine that delivers steady low-end power. The Boulevard S40 has a 5-speed transmission and a belt drive to the back wheel. It's very light at just 381 pounds and has a low seat height of 27.6 inches. The mid-mounted swept-back handlebars are easy to reach, and the forward foot controls give you lots of legroom for a relaxed ride. Its big front wheel and stretched-out front end help keep the ride stable. Thanks to its comfortable setup and lightweight, the Boulevard S40 is a great pick for riders over 50. 17. Indian Roadmaster. If you want a big touring bike but don't feel like going with Harley-Davidson, the Indian Roadmaster might be perfect for you. This top-level touring motorcycle is made to get you where you're going in both comfort and style. Indian combines its classic design with new features and a powerful engine to create a great long-distance bike. It might feel a bit heavy for new senior riders, but those with more experience will find it easier to control than other big touring bikes. It uses a Thunderstroke 116 air-cooled V-twin engine that makes 92 horsepower and 126 pound-feet of torque. This gives it strong, smooth power at low speeds and a calm ride no matter how fast you're going. The Roadmaster is full of comfort features, like heated grips and a soft two-person seat with separate heat controls for the rider and the passenger. No matter how far you're riding, this bike is built to keep you feeling good the whole way. 18. Kawasaki Vulcan S-Cafe 650. The Kawasaki Vulcan S-Cafe 650 is a stylish and comfy cruiser that's great for older riders. It has a sleek look with dark parts and a tinted windscreen. It also comes with smart riding tech like ErgoFit, an eco riding guide, and dual throttle valves. ErgoFit lets you adjust the seat, footrests, and handlebars to match your riding style. The bike uses a 649 cubic centimeter engine with 62.7 Newton meters of torque at 6,600 RPM. Its seat height is adjustable and at 27.8 inches, and it weighs about 496 pounds. The Vulcan S-Cafe has cruiser looks, but also offers a sporty riding experience. It's light enough to handle easily at both low and medium speeds. It also has forward foot controls and handlebars that are easy to reach, keeping your posture upright and relaxed. This makes it a great option for riders over 50 who want both comfort and style. 19.
Pan America Special.
Special Harley-Davidson has a strong past in dirt track racing, and with the Pan America 1250 Special, they entered the world of adventure touring bikes in a big way. This bike weighs 569 pounds, nearly 100 pounds lighter than many big touring bikes. It runs on a liquid-cooled Revolution Max 1002 150 V-twin engine and is the most powerful Harley ever made. What makes it even better is how flexible it is. You can have just as much fun riding it on the road as you can off-road in dirt, mud, or sand. 20. Harley-Davidson Sportster Iron 883. The Harley-Davidson Sportster Iron 883 is a favorite among older and female riders thanks to its easy-to-handle design and smaller size. It's one of the simplest Harleys to ride because it's light light, and agile. It also has a cool, slightly sporty look. The Iron 883 has low, slightly pulled-back handlebars, mid-mounted foot controls, and a seat that's only 25.7 inches high. This gives it a low center of gravity and a relaxed feel. You sit in a forward-leaning position to reach the bars. The narrow frame and compact size help with better cornering and balance. The 883 cubic centimeter air-cooled Evolution V-twin engine makes 54 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 73.2 Newton meters of torque at 4,750 RPM. It has a 5-speed gearbox and belt drive to the back wheel. It also uses electronic fuel injection to help save gas, giving you about 51 miles per gallon. The suspension is high quality and helps smooth out bumps, making it great for riding through traffic or on highways.